James.
Roberto, good morning.
Good morning.
Was that a perfect second half display against Manchester United, bearing in mind the rest of the season and taking that momentum into the rest of your season?
Also perfect the first 10 minutes because United didn't touch the ball in the first 10 minutes.
But
After
sure,
it
but
was
taking
difficult
it, yeah.
because in 10 men it was difficult because when you are there and you lose one player in one game like that, you can lose your head for 50, 10, 20 minutes and United score other 2 goals. But that's it, now it's finished, we can't do nothing.
But did you come out of it almost pleased with your players, which is a funny thing after a defeat?
No, for the performance I am very proud. I'm very proud because it's unusual to play with 10 players as United and score 2 goals and maybe to risk to score the third goal for equalize. But for this, I'm very happy.
Vincent's tackle has been shown an awful lot of times. You've probably seen it a lot of times now. Has your opinion changed on it?
No. It's my opinion, it did not change.
Are you confident that the FA will see your point of view?
I'm confident, yeah.
You think they'll rescind the red card?
Yeah, I'm confident because Vinny played only 10 minutes and was sent off for nothing. And he jumped one game because one game. He played only 10 minutes. I am confident, yes.
If it goes the other way and it is 4 games, how much will that hurt, certainly this month, for Manchester City?
I don't think this because we've been not correct this. If we'll be like this, we've been not correct. I am confident for this.
Are you still upset with Wayne Rooney? Did you think he played a part in this? Because he doesn't think he
No,
did.
I joked with Rooney, no, but he did this. No, he did.
He says he didn't. He says he said 2-footed tackle,
But Nani was there. He didn't say nothing. He ran, played the ball.
Did you get a chance to talk to the referee afterwards, though?
No.
Can I ask you about Carlos Tevez rather than Vincent Kompany? Is there any change in that situation? We're told that Manchester City is speaking to him.
I don't know a new situation. I know that there is maybe could be Inter that is interested because I read the newspaper, and Milan the same. But I don't know the last news.
I think you were hoping to get the situation sorted this week. Do you think it might drag on into January now, into the end of January?
No, I don't think. I think that maybe we can find a good solution in January.
And what about the situation?
Also because it's important for Carlos. Now it's 3 months that he not playing.
And any movement on Wayne Bridge or Nedum Manur, or would you need those now?
No, at the moment no.
No. Talked about Liverpool. You beat them very well last week. Does that game have any bearing on this game?
The last game we played well, but we had a problem because Liverpool is a strong team. It's very difficult to play against them, and tomorrow will be the same. The difference that tomorrow we're missing some important players, and probably will be different. But we want to try to do a good result.
Have you got any fresh injuries from the weekend?
Fresh injury. Tomorrow we know if we have injured players. Probably Edin will decide tomorrow. Mario, I don't know the same like Edin. Tomorrow we decide for 3 or 4 players. But we have a problem.
Does this competition become more important as a cup competition because you're out?
No, it's important because we are in the semi-final. We want to play. We are very close. We want to play the final if it's possible. But also for Liverpool, it will be the same, I think.
The last time we spoke, you talked about the psychology, perhaps, of Manchester United against Manchester City.
Yeah.
Is the psychology now on your side because of that, in terms of the title race?
No, I think that for us, for the title, was very important the match against United, the second half. Tomorrow will be different. It's the semi-final of Carling Cup. It's clear that if we can go in the final, it will be very important for the rest of the season.
Just a final point, Paul Scholes came back from Manchester United, Thierry Henry came back last night for Arsenal.
You want to ask me if Patrick
Well, yeah, are you going to come back? Yeah. No, is that going to work for Arsenal, do you think, Thierry Henry coming back? Is that something that could help them over the 2 months that he might be here?
I don't know. Yesterday he did well because he scored an important goal for Arsenal. But he has experience. He's a good player. But we don't have here players. We thought David Platt, but he's too old.
And Patrick won't play either. Patrick's not in the squad.
No, Patrick in 6 months that is not trained. It's difficult.
Thank you, Roberto.
Roberto, you spoke on Friday about players. You thought you need more players because Yaya's not here. Yaya obviously is back in February, so the earlier you get someone, you've got Vinny, who may be banned for 4 games. I understand what you're saying, but is this not important now? Not at the end of January. These problems are now.
Every time that I talk about this situation, I have a problem because on the newspaper there is Mancini wants more player, or for other reason, I don't know. But when I say like this, because I need really, not because I want to criticize the club or because I want more players. Because if I have all the players that we had till 3 days ago, we didn't have any problem. Only this, but I want to finish here about this. I want to talk.
But the fact is, you did only have one striker on Sunday. You are short of a midfield.
If we don't have a
you
striker,
would
we'll
only have
play.
2 central defenders.
Yeah, but if we don't have a central defender, we'll play with Rekic, with the young players. I can do nothing.
Would you be happy to do that?
No, I'm not happy, but this won't say nothing. I'm not happy because we have a player injured, players that went in the African Cup in the crucial moment. I'm not happy with this. It's normal, no? But we can do nothing. If I have a players, but if I don't have a player, we play with the young players. So this don't change. We have this player.
And just, you've often spoken about the English League and how hard it is to win. On Sunday you played what could be one of the biggest games of your season. On Wednesday you've got another massive game. Neither of these games are in the Premier League. Is this what makes the Premier League so hard to win, that you have these huge matches? You wouldn't have these games in Italy.
Yeah. For this reason I said 3 or 4 weeks ago that December and January was a crucial month because we played every 3 days. Until 3 weeks ago we didn't have any problem with injury, with players' injury. Now you have a problem. This is normal. Every team during the season can have a difficult moment with injury players. And in the end, all people thought that we have a lot of players, but we have 19 players plus keeper. It's not a big squad. And if we are unlucky that we have 3 or 4 players injured in this moment, we can have a problem. But the club knows this. It's important this, you know. We do everything to try to win all the games also in this moment.
Roberto, you said before that there's 3 or 4 maybe that you'll check on tomorrow. Who are the players who are a doubt?
Edin, Mario. Okay, Vinny, we are waiting for that situation. David Silva. Four players. Well, Yaya and Colo, 6 players.
And I understand that there's a possibility of recalling Dedrick Boyata from Bolton this month. Is that something you'd consider if
No,
Vinny
no.
did get... No.